Go.
Hi, my name is Cassandra Davis,
And my name is Perry Green.
and as you know, we are fighting to get my grandson, Dakota Code Citizen Davis, back with his family in Texas. My friends, ex-friends, Helen Fairley and James Jemison, got fraud guardianship of him in Contra Costa County. They filed a guardianship saying they were the maternal aunt and uncle, which I do not have a son that's about 58 years old. I have been back and forth to court at least 8 times and nothing done. I've been through 2 lawyers. I've been through 2 lawyers and nothing is happening in the courts. Well, I do have documents that James and Helen filed that they were the maternal aunt and uncle, signed by them, and they're not. So, I also have an investigation report after I opened up the case. An investigator went in, did an investigation, and found out James lied on his, committed perjury on his petition to get guardianship of my grandson, saying he was the maternal uncle, which they discovered he's not. So this is perjury. Also, I had to file a paper in Contra Costa County for them committing perjury, and it's a civil matter now, and it will be criminal on Helen Fairley and James Jemison. Also, the court lead investigator, Linda Treyas, did not do an investigation. In order to get guardianship of a child in the state of California, they violated Penal Code 1513. In order to grant guardianship, you have to do an investigation. My family was never contacted. Dakota's mother, Carmelita Davis, has never been contacted. I, Cassandra Davis, has never been contacted, nor his siblings, Avantes Adet, Shane Sellers, and his sisters, Caden Sellers. So California violated a lot of their own laws. My daughter has been back and forth to California to get her son and return him to his family. By the court's negligence, they're not doing anything. I've been at the DA, I've wrote all my Congress, council people, the governor, and nobody seems to be moving on this matter. So this is like a human trafficking. Anybody can say they're anyone and get somebody's child. And I never want this to ever happen to another family. So I need help. I'm looking for another attorney, a civil suit law attorney again, and also a family law attorney. Also, they came to my home and removed my grandson, and that's how I found out these people had guardianship of him. So the Vallejo Police Department was negligent, violated my civil rights to steal my son, my grandson rather.
They came here in the house.
And what do you have to say about this matter?
Well, James and Helen, I met James and Helen about 10 years ago, even less, maybe less, 7 to 10 years ago. And James and Helen's were my friends. And I thought they were decent people, but I found out that they were not. They were using Dakota for money. They're getting like 3 to 4 checks for Dakota, and that's why they won't return Dakota, because if they do, they're going to be facing more more charges. They're going to be facing more charges. So that's part of the reason they won't return him, because James called me and texted me. He called me and said, "Hey, my heart is heavy. You know, I didn't want a contingent relationship, but now we have one, and I really, it's been on my heart to have Dakota see his family." And I asked him, I said, "Hey man, do you want to give him back?" And he said, "Let me call Helen and find out what she want to do." And he never called me back that day. He wound up calling me at almost 12 midnight, and left me a message saying that, "Hey, you know, I'm sorry, man. I'm just getting back to you. Dakota just came from his social worker, and he's got a social worker, and he's got another another worker of some type, and Dakota, and he said that, well, I'm gonna have to get back with you, but our guardianship, if you
supersede.
our guardianship, if you do this, try to take the baby, our guardianship will supersede your guardianship, and it'd have to be a police action.
And not only that, I came from Texas
To get him back.
with my guardianship from Texas and also my power of attorney. And California says it's not good in this state. So this is just unacceptable. I want my grandson back with his family. And I never want this to ever happen to another family because the system failed this time. They failed badly. You can't just give a child away without doing a proper investigation. So this is what I'm fighting. We've done spent at least over $40,000 with attorney fees, family traveling back and forth from Texas. Also, my daughter came and got her son about 2 weeks and brought him back to Texas because they're trying to railroad her in this state by them not doing their job to trying to keep her son. So they arrested my daughter with her child, that she never lost rights to her child in the state of Texas. And they also arrested me and my husband for being there when she took her child, which that is bogus.
Well,
Those people are the real criminals that got fraudulent documents to steal him in the first place. And I want the whole world to know what California is doing by being negligent. That's why I'm going through all these issues in this state. Do you have anything else?
no, honey, I'm done. You covered it all. I just want to have Dakota
Justice
back with
done.
his family, and we want justice for our grandson
Back with his siblings.
back home with his siblings.
Thank you very much.
All right. Go.
Also, we will be doing a protest on the 8th and the 9th of December at the Solano County Courthouse in Fairfield, California. So if anyone can join us to help fight for Justice for Dakota, it will be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Boom.